Max Gawn, he's been freaking. They haven't won a flag, or they won one, but it doesn't count because it's COVID.
Swanee, if you're starting, like, let's say it was the Tassie team, and you're not starting, it's not just like a 1 year thing, but you're building a team for maybe the next 5 to 10 years, and you can have one player in the league right now, who do you take?
Oh, well, the two are clearly either Sam Darcy or Nick Dacos. It's one of them.
Yeah, right. So I had that written down. It was Sam Darcy, because I've had this argument.
Yeah, I would say Sam Darcy, purely on the fact that he's a unicorn. Key forwards, I've always said it, are harder to come by. So there's probably no midfielder that can do what Nick Dacos can do, but
you can get somebody that might give you 95%.
Exactly. There's 100 of them that can have 30 and kick 2 on any given day.
Yes.
But Nick might be more consistent, like he's whatever he is, but fucking how many can do what Sam Darcy can do?
There's no one.
Yeah.
I can't remember ever seeing one that plays like
I've seen
that.
snap that left foot snap around his body from 45. You're like,
dude,
fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like even... Like, it was like Buddy. You couldn't have anyone to do Buddy. But Buddy wasn't known for taking grabs. Like, he couldn't just do grabs. It's like when they kick it to him, you just have this sense of inevitability. Yeah. It's like, he's going to grab it.
He's like, it's sort of got to the point where it's a little bit like local footy. You know, you got that one kid who just, he's just fucking too good and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Like, he needs to play in a league above the AFL. But there's no league. But
literally, that's what happened because Cruiser was my year when he played at St. Mary's. He was already that tall. Did
you try and heel lock him and ruin his career?
Bring him back down to earth.
But the other thing about Sam Darcy is I was speaking to Alex Johnson, who's coaching there at the moment, and he said like his brother's just as good. And he's coming in. So they're going to have... I mean, they always say that, but like you think about the Ashcroft, even if he's like 80% of... Like, it's pretty good.
That'd be good, exactly. But yeah, he's afraid... The only thing with him is, you know, the best ability is availability, and whether his body lets him down, because he is so freakishly tall, and that is the one thing. But obviously you can't plan for injuries. But if you're starting a league, if you're starting a team right now like Tassie, he'd probably be your first port of call, because, like I said, key forwards are a lot harder to find. Like they draft 20 a year, and how many good ones are there in the league who play full forward these days? You could probably name 5 that are like
5
fucking
to 10,
that
5
are
to
8
10 that you could actually make a case for.
Yeah,
probably.
5 probably A graders, like fucking superstars. The rest are all on their day, inconsistent. Might kick fucking 6 every 7-8 weeks, something like that. But he changes the game obviously because he puts so much work into him. But
Luke Jackson's up there, like with that type of player. I know you're not as big on him, but I think
I started watching that for Freo. No one watches Freo.
Like Luke Jackson's he's like, you know, they've just put him in the ruck because he's once again like that tall kid that they just like he'll chuck him in the ruck, but he's ground ball and like kick.
Yeah, but I think ruckmen are a bit more expendable. Like, you know, like, look, Collingwood got rid of Brodie Grundy, who was all Australian ruckman, and then they won the flag. Like Darcy Cameron, they got him for fuck all. Here they've obviously turned him into a all Australian caliber player. Max Gawn, he's been freaking. They haven't won a flag, or they won one, but it doesn't count because it's COVID. So all the, I don't know. I just don't think ruckmen make a huge difference to you.
Really?
No. Well,
when you have a shit ruckman,
who's a match-winning ruckman? Give me a match-winning ruckman.
Well, Max Gawn is.
How many games they won this year?
Well, he's won games in his career.
So's the smallest player on the ground. Everyone's won games in their career, but that's my point. The point is like,
whereas you can win a game off the back of Sam Darcy.
Exactly. He kicks 7. Yeah, exactly.
But
as long as you've got a serviceable ruckman who can go in and just nullify and just blob around the ground, like you don't need like a unicorn like Luke Jackson, who's very good at below his knees and stuff like that. Like, it clearly helps, and you'd rather have them. But I'm talking about your pay packet. Like, I don't think you should be spending 1.7 million.
Nah, that's ridiculous. I think
on a ruckman like that, you know what I mean? Unless he goes forward and kicks fucking 40 goals as well, well then you've got a freakish player.
You get your return on investment a bit if they can go forward.
Yeah, exactly. I just plodding around in the ruck. I just don't think you might win some hit outs, but opposition and midfielders are that good these days. If he's like when Sandilands used to play, like they didn't win every game. He was the fucking biggest human of all time, but you just rove to them. You'd all just lock on and say, righto, to our ruckman, good luck. Like, just hit it to the same spot as he's going to hit it, because you're not going to hit it. So you just, and sometimes when you're that defensive in the midfield anyway, it kind of helps because you haven't got a bloke on the fly. Like you're all sort of focused in on your own man. So then it just comes down to who's better one-on-one.
Yeah.
So I think ruckman are the.
Did you ever get hit by Big Sandy?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
You or Mumford would you rather get hit by?
Sandilands. Mumford was an animal. Mumford had absolute intention to hurt you. Where Sandlands wasn't mean.
Yeah.
Where Mumford wanted to hurt you. Yeah. So, but I try to avoid getting body contact, mate. It wasn't a big strength of mine. Yeah.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.